know you need to detach when you feel consumed by something, okay? You have to get to a point with yourself where you question, why do I want to be attached to something that is clearly not serving me? Put the phone down, put the phone away. Don't contact, don't reach out. Consume yourself with yourself. Detachment is not about just, I don't care about nothing, I'm detached. It's about being attached to the right things. So attach yourself to something else. We really have to learn how to detach successfully, and not only successfully but quickly. We have to know how to go through something, experience someone, have a thought, and snap our fingers and be able to just detach from it. Detachment skills are necessary to make it through life successfully, okay? One thing about me and my channel and my advice and everything that I tell you guys, I am actively working on my detachment skills. I have gotten a lot better over the years. So today I'm going to share with you maybe like 5 things that I've learned, 4 or 5 things that have really helped me not master detachment, but get a lot better at it. When we talk about detachment, this could apply to detachment from a person, from a thought or a habit or a pattern or way of being. This could also be detachment from your goals, detachment from your dreams. Like, detachment really plays a big part in life. So let's just get into number 1. In order to get over anything, in order to start the process of any and everything, you're going to have to sit in what's currently happening for a minute. However long this might be for you, I like to give myself, because I've gotten better with my detachment skills, the amount of time that I need to soak in what's happening is a lot shorter. But that doesn't mean that I don't need to soak in it. Soaking in what's going on and just realizing, okay, this is how I'm feeling right now. Like, this is how I'm feeling about this person. This is how I'm feeling about this situation. It feels like trash. It feels like trash. I'm also way too involved. Like, you will know you need to detach when you feel consumed by something, okay? If things easily consume you, if things easily take over your mind or your emotions or your routine is off whack, babes, that's when you need to know detachment is the way to go, okay? That's when you need to realize that you need to work on your detachment skills, okay? You cannot be getting consumed by people, places, and or things. You cannot be getting thrown off track and distracted by things you need to detach from, girl. Just stop. Usually what will lead to triggering your detachment skill or knowing that you need to detach is a negative feeling. It's gonna be more so of a negative feeling. So whatever that feeling is, sit in it. Don't stay in it. Sit in it for a little. Like, really evaluate your feelings. Accept that you're feeling this way and you want to change it, and then we could get into step 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, okay? Whenever I notice myself being overly consumed with something, that is when I literally remove myself from the situation. I remove myself. How do I do this? If it's a situationship, if it's like a thought process, like, you know, I'm having like negative thoughts about my life or my career or my goals or my dreams, I separate myself from everything and everyone. And how do I do that? With my phone. I throw my phone wherever it can go the furthest. I get away from my phone because for me, I usually like spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time on my phone. I'm sorry, I'll be the first to admit it. Sometimes when you need to step into that lane of, okay, I need to detach myself from certain things, certain thoughts, certain people, even if it's for a day, you will literally notice such a shift in your mind. You will automatically feel this sense of like something is lifted off your shoulders. You have like more room to breathe. You have clarity, because when you are not detaching yourself in the right way at the right times from people and places and things, you feel like kind of like you're suffocated. You kind of feel like, okay, I'm way too consumed with this situation or person or whatever it is. Like, I need to separate myself. I need a break. What I like to do is turn my phone on do not disturb, put my phone in a drawer somewhere, and just spend the day with me. That is what I like to do to kind of remove myself in a way from like the situation and kind of take a step back. Once you take a step back, it'll be so much easier to really evaluate everything, to really evaluate, say you're dealing with a situationship and you need to practice your detachment skills. Don't talk to them for a day. Give yourself a little break. Detach a little bit, like physically first. It's easier to physically detach than it is to emotionally, okay? So let's know that first. Put the phone down. That's the easiest part, okay? Put the phone down, put the phone away. Don't contact, don't reach out. It really allows you to take a moment to breathe and evaluate the situation from a step back. When you are able to step away from something, remove yourself, and just look from it from outside the box, you are able to see things a lot more clearly. You are able to see the bigger picture a lot better. So I definitely think removing yourself, removing your phone, removing that thing that connects you to whatever it is you need to detach from, remove it for a little bit, and then we can get like the ball rolling on detaching from it emotionally, because that is truly where the detachment skill lies, is within your emotions, mentally, internally. Detaching from something, that is the goal, okay? So now that we've taken a step back, removed ourselves, you know, realized what's going on, the next step that I think really helps with this is to stop all your thoughts. Not all of them, okay? That would be bad. But stop your thoughts about whatever it is you want to disconnect from. So, okay, to better explain, personally right now, I'm feeling a lot of resistance. I'm feeling a lot of resistance when it comes to my goals. Like, I'm in a position where I feel like, you know, I want to be further into my goals. I want to be experiencing this, this, and this, and this. And a lot of the times I can consume myself and my mind with thoughts of where I want to be, the goals I haven't achieved, and all of these things. So something that helps me detach from those negative thoughts, or even detach from my goals, because sidebar, side note, in order to really manifest and bring your goals and things into fruition, it's best to have a certain level of detachment with them. Like, yes, keep your eye on the prize and keep it in the back of your mind what it is you're working towards, but don't overconsume yourself, because then it makes it harder to really attract those things into your life, and it makes it harder to even focus on the positive that's happening and the growth that is happening and the progress that is happening, because you're so consumed with the fact that, you know, you don't actually have it right now. That could really distract from even achieving it. So yes, a certain level of detachment from your goals, but we're talking about the negative thoughts right now, okay? So in order to really detach, it is best to really stop thinking about them. Just give it a minute and consume yourself with other things. That is the way to really detach. Like, stop thinking about them, stop your thoughts. There is a book that I've read. I always mention this book on my channel, but once I read The Power of Now, it was so clear to me how important being in the present moment is, but we'll get into being present later on, okay? But in that book, the author mentioned how it's really helpful to mentally get into the position of like a watcher and kind of watch your thoughts. Watch to see what thoughts you have. And I had to really wake up in the morning and start watching my thoughts from the morning. Like, okay, where does my mind go? Because why does it always end up here? You know what I mean? You kind of have to get into the position of the watcher and start watching your thoughts. Once you think about something that you know you want to detach from, just shift your thought. Like, just stop. Just don't think it. Think something else. Like, once you hear yourself say, oh my God, I wish I was doing that right now. Oh my God, I wonder what he's doing. Oh my God. Stop. Think about something else. Think of something else. Turn on the TV, okay? Stop your thoughts. And a good way to make sure your thoughts are continuing to be consumed with things other than whatever you want to detach from, have your own life. Have your own vibe, have your own things that you do on a routinely basis, have your own things. Consume yourself with yourself. Don't consume yourself with anything else. Don't consume yourself with anything negative. Don't consume yourself with anything that is a distraction or anything that you can feel. Like, you can feel internally when something is like, when thinking about or being consumed by or being involved in something, like, you can sense when it's not a positive thing. You can sense when it's not helping you in your process or in your life or whatever. So that's when you know you need like a certain level of detachment, or you need to just detach completely. Focus on yourself, babes. Focus on your own schedule, the things that you love to do, the things that you enjoy doing. And that is how you will stop always being consumed by them. That is what will help you and your mind detach, by literally detaching. Like, you're not attached to that anymore. You're attached to yourself. You're attached to what benefits you. You're attached to your best interest, okay? So attach yourself to something else. So the next thing that helps to detach, when I find myself in a situation that I need to detach from, because it's so hard to stay present, it is so hard to stay in the present moment and not fall into thinking about the past or the future. I'm somebody who is always stressed about the future. Like, forget the past, I forgot it already, okay? I am always focused on the future. And when you always focus on the future or the past, it really makes it hard to enjoy right now, okay? So in order to detach from whatever is happening around you or whatever you're consuming yourself with, focus on now. Bring yourself back to here, okay? Bring yourself back to here. So what I like to do to detach when I notice my mind is too consumed with someone or something, I like to do things like activities that bring me present. So one thing I like to do is watch TV, watch Netflix, but I don't just watch Netflix, pick up my phone, scroll, you know, that thing that everybody does nowadays. You have to like actually force yourself to watch what's on the TV. Like, choose a movie, choose a show, something, and like genuinely watch it, like to the point where I'm responding to the things that they're saying in the show out loud. That's how invested you need to be into the present moment, okay? Focus on what's, even though it's like a distraction, it still is you in the present. Like, you still will feel better because you're in the present, and the present will always feel better than the future and the past, okay? Because this is all that is real. The present is all that is real, so it will always feel better than whatever's in your head, made up or remembered, okay? Yes, just be present, like interact with the now. Like, once you put away your phone, you stop all the negative thoughts, just be present and be consumed with what's happening right now. If you're at work, if you're at school, if you're watching a YouTube video, if you're scrolling on TikTok, which probably is not the best when you're trying to detach, because anything could come up and anything could trigger you, okay? Just be present, just be here and now. Or you could scroll on TikTok and just watch your thoughts and make sure you're not drifting back into thinking about whatever it is you need to detach from, okay? Oh, I forgot I ordered this from Amazon. It's on the way. Sweet me. So let me just put this into perspective for you. If you are this far in the video, because I don't know exactly what you want to detach from, right? So let's say you're detaching from a situationship or a person, right? Or whatever it is. You sat in how you felt, like, hold on, I'm way too consumed with this person, this place, or this thing. I need to detach myself a little bit. Okay, let me remove myself from the situation. You leave, you remove yourself. You put away your phone, you put away your distractions, you put away whatever is tying you to that person, place, or thing, and you just remove yourself. And then you sit and you're like, okay, I realize I'm upset. I remove myself. Now, let me watch my thoughts to see what is keeping me emotionally attached to this, mentally attached to this. Because physically, it ain't. You know, I'm thinking, and I'm like attaching myself emotionally, mentally. What are the thoughts that are continuing to do that? Oh, why did I just think that? What is he doing right now? Why did I just think that, why would he do that to me? Why did I just think, why is life going this way? Why is life not going that way? Let me stop thinking those thoughts. You shut off those thoughts and you say, you know what? Let me do something that I enjoy. Let me consume myself with something that benefits me and that, you know, I want to attach myself with. Like, yeah, I kind of want to work out right now. Let me go to the gym and let me be present while I'm at the gym. Let me listen to my music and let me really focus and feel every push and every pull that happens at this gym, every step that I take on the treadmill. Let me actually connect with my muscles and feel what's happening. Let me be present. Wait, hold on. I removed myself from this person, this thought, this place. I'm now in a position where I'm completely invested in what is benefiting me, and doing what benefits me makes me feel good. So now I have this level of feel good happening and I like it and I'm enjoying it. Let me continue to do this every day. And that is how you grow to detach from people, places, or things, okay? That is how you get to a certain level of detachment. this is why I will always preach that self-love and knowing yourself and self-awareness and being more just connected with yourself is the key to life. It is the key to everything, because to be detached, like we are human, you know, it's in our, and we are women. Well, if you know, we are women, like it's in our nature to be connected to something. It's in our nature to be like wanting to be unified with something, someone, somewhere, some thoughts. You know what I mean? So when you have that yearning to be connected to something, connect with yourself, connect with God, connect with people that don't trigger your attachment styles, connect with things that uplift you, connect with things that make you feel good, okay? Because connection, it's part of how we are wired. We're gonna want to do that, but you need to be attached to the right things. So detachment is not about just, I don't care about nothing, I'm detached, da-da-da. It's about being attached to the right things so that you naturally detach from the things that don't serve you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that is literally my last tip. What is that? Guys, are you kidding me? This is why you shouldn't drink. Oh my God. And nobody told me. Every time you guys do this. That was literally my last tip, was to prioritize you. And I didn't even realize that I had wrote that down and just looked. But yeah, my last tip is to prioritize you. Prioritize yourself. That is how you ultimately achieve the level of detachment that you're looking for. Stop attaching to things that don't serve you, and you will be detached. Like, and you have to get to a point with yourself where you question, why do I want to be attached to something that is clearly not serving me? Like, ask yourself those things. This is why I also say that there's a certain level, because I feel like everybody has a level of self-love, sure, but there is a certain level of self-love that when you get there, you don't want to bounce around with nothing that adds negativity to your life. You don't want to mix with it. You don't want to do nothing with it, okay? That is how you learn how to detach. That is how, and once you start practicing these things, when it comes to the negative things in life, it will be easy to have a healthy, this is how you can curate and build a healthy level of attachment with the positive things in life, you know, because you have taught yourself how to be consumed with you, and because you've taught yourself how to not be so attached to the outside or a person or a place or a thing, you now are like kind of healing your attachment style. You're healing the way you connect and attach to things, all things, even positive things. So that's why I feel like it could go hand in hand. So it's really a win-win. So yeah, so that is basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love doing these sit down like advice kind of videos. I don't know, they're kind of fun. I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form. So please comment down below your thoughts, and make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and TikTok, because I am over there as well. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.